Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2. I love that you joined us. Ray wants his mother to hear him, and in that, it's war. It's on. And this little guy is 6 years old in his worksheet, and he sees his mother as self absorbed, insensitive, unloving, selfish, and this is powerful. Welcome to the work. Welcome to self inquiry. Let's move into part 2. You want her in that situation to care what you think. Is it true?
It gets confused with care about me.
You
It's
want her to care what you think. What was it you wanted to say to her?
She's wrong.
Okay.
I'm a good boy.
Well, honey, you're 6. That's being 6.
Right.
My gosh. You want her to think you're a good boy.
Yeah.
My gosh. Yeah, that's valid. That's like good mental health.
Yeah.
You're a good boy and you want it validated. I mean,
Even if I'm not.
well, we're staying in one situation. Yeah. You want her to care what you think. Notice how you react when you think the thought, I want her to care what I think, and you're trying to express your opinion out loud.
I get frustrated. I get hurt. I'm not being listened to. She
Well,
doesn't want to know. Not interested.
okay, now notice those mother tendencies in your own life as you recall your life.
I wasn't a very good parent.
Or just notice, yeah. It's it's never too late, Ray. It's never, as long as you're breathing, it's never too late to live these turnarounds. I want her to care what I think, turned around. I want me to care what she thinks.
Yeah.
Okay, so give you that now that the 6-year-old wasn't just too confused to give himself.
Yeah. It allows her to be a human being rather than a
But
caricature.
I know, just allow that, live the turnaround. I want me to care what she thinks. I want me to
Care what she
what
thinks.
she thinks, whether it's heaven or hell. I want to give her what she can't give
Right.
me.
Right. I want me to know. I want me to know.
I want her to, what you wrote was, I want her to care what I think. Keep your words.
I want to care what she thinks.
So give you that now.
Huh.
What I glean from you is you're taking on father tendencies by 6. And
Yeah. It's just the opposite of what I do or did. Yeah.
I won't care what she thinks.
Wow. And she probably kept raising the volume because she wasn't getting through.
Honey, just stay and you will care. When you're sitting alone, these things will come up. Just anchor where you are, as these answers that your mind opens to. mm, they're priceless. There's something only you can give you.
Wow. So it takes the demon out of her.
The demonic mother of a 6-year-old's perception in this situation that has just lingered. And how do you react when you believe the thought, I want her to hear what I think? And she doesn't, you think? You just what? Become, in some ways, your father. And in some ways, your mother. That's growing up. Our families, our parents affect us. Okay, precious, let's look at 3.
Mom should listen to my side of the story.
So let's test it. Be there now. Look at the 6-year-old. He wants to be heard. Look at your mom. She wants to be heard. She should listen to your side of the story. And in that situation, she's expressing her opinion out loud. Always anchor in number 1 as you move to these others. She should listen to your side of the story when she is expressing her opinion out loud. Is it true?
No.
Notice how you react, little 6-year-old, when you believe the thought, she should listen to my side of the story, and your overriding ability to express her opinion out loud. And notice that tendency and how that is, how familiar that is throughout your life.
Oh, God. Yeah, I don't even want her to finish. I just,
It almost sounds like, it almost sounds like the way these run our lives. It's a kind of PTSD. It's survival. This is like shooting bullets.
absolutely.
The
This is
defense,
absolutely felt like life or death.
she's trying to
I
express
don't,
herself, and you're just shooting these bullets, and she's shooting these bullets, and it's just this chaos, this, it's war. It's a war zone. She should listen to my side of the story. Turned around,
I should listen to her side of the story.
give you that now. Be there now. Never too late. Listen to her side of the story.
Actually, it was very reasonable. She wasn't very good at expressing it, but it was very reasonable.
Okay.
She had a
So listen.
bad situation.
So listen to mother. I should listen to her side of the story. Never too late for mother wisdom.
Hmm. Wow. But you get defensive and you don't allow anybody in. Hmm. Wow. Boy, I really shut her out. The rest of my life, I shut her out. It's all gone
For all you know.
for now. I mean, I go into these states.
Okay, just stay in your work. Notice how that Jack Russell wants to just run away. She should listen to my side of the story. I should listen to my side of the story. Now listen to that little 6-year-old side of the story. You want her to hear that?
No. No. What I would be doing would be guilt tripping her. Look what you're doing to your poor
Wow.
mother.
Wow. Not that you wouldn't have a right to it, Ray, but you know, geez.
But that's not what I would want to do now. That would be the worst thing I could do. And that's what I was doing with all my innocence, pretending to be more innocent than I was.
You're describing alcoholism without the alcohol. It's 6. What we do later, we drink, so these things don't have to come up, so we can keep our mother resentments, our father resentments, and it doesn't mean our parents don't say what they say and do what they do. And as children, we don't have any control over it, and we really suffer. But we can take care of this part of the suffering. It's never too late. And in my world, we can take care of all the suffering, not other people's, our own. And that leaves us as good listeners.
Just the opposite of what I do.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Yeah. You know, we're all watching your ability to open your mind, Ray, and get still. Got a lot of witnesses here.
I'm guessing that you wanted somebody to hear her. Nobody else would, so maybe I might.
And you could say the same for you, so don't leave you out.
Yeah, somebody would listen. Nobody was listening to anybody.
Sounds like an old joke at this point.
Well,
Let's look at 4. In that situation, what do you need to be happy in that situation with your mother as you want her to allow you to express your opinion out loud to her? What do you need? I need on the need.
I need mom to show she cares about what I think and how I feel.
So your mother doesn't, you want her in that situation, anchor there. You need her, that mother, in that state of mind that you won't allow. You need her to show she cares about what you think and what you feel.
Wow. How arrogant is that? Yeah, there's absolutely no sensitivity to who she is or what's going on or what she's trying to say, or it's all about me. Not that it's not okay for it to be about me, but it's all about me. There's no her.
Yeah.
She's just a servant to take care of me. Whew.
You're trying to express your opinion out loud. Notice what it is you have in mind to say. Notice what it is you're trying to say. So it would it make you happy if she did show that she cares about what you think and what you feel?
Not at that point.
Not with,
That wouldn't make her happy at all. I really was withdrawing. I was really starting to look out for myself. And she knew it, or I believe she knew it. And that was part of her frustration.
I don't know if these are old thoughts of yours that have been really valuable or if it's what more of what you're discovering now. And
A little bit of both, or seeing it a little more clearly.
so if she did, I need her to show she cares about what I think and what I feel. Notice how you react. What happens when you think the thought? To be happy, I need her to show me that she cares about what I think and what I feel. Notice how you react when you believe that thought and she's not allowing it.
Well, I go back to my original feelings. I get hurt and I get frustrated.
And what else? Do you try to override her? Do you defy her? Do you
Yes, both. I in my mind, I'm going, but, and at the same time, I'm starting to think you really don't give a shit. So I'm writing stories.
Yeah, and you let it know, you let her know, look at your body language, everything. Look at what you think you can get away with when you want her to know that.
A little later, I showed her that, but in this moment, I was
Stay in
doing,
that. Yeah, stay anchored.
I was still looking pathetic, trying to look innocent,
Mm.
trying to
Not trying,
hiding my increasing awareness that I was going to look out for me.
deflecting,
Yeah,
not listening.
not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
yeah. And
Not
notice
at
your
all.
attitude, notice your body language. Look at you through her eyes so that you can know your your physical tendencies that take on the physical role of the wounded. Yeah.
If I was her, I would want to shake me.
Okay, that didn't answer my question, but
Oh, okay. Well, I was looking at me, this actor who's trying to look more innocent than he is.
I can see that.
And if she saw that, I could see that she might even get more angry.
Okay, honey. So let's turn it around and test it. Well, before we do that, just open your mind. Listen to her. Thought to be happy, I need her to show me she cares about what I think and what I feel. Now live this turnaround. To be happy, I need me to show her and to show me that I care about what I think and what I feel.
Well, yeah, if I merge the two of us, that's true.
To be
Yeah,
happy, you need to.
that would bring happiness.
God, it's just so, it's like enlightenment for 6 years old to to understand that to be happy. But we're all 6 years. Anytime we're angry or frustrated, we're 6 years old. So, time is a state of mind. To be happy, I need me to show me that I care about what she thinks and what she feels. She could save you from a There could be some wisdom there.
Yeah.
Listen now to what she has to.
Yeah. That would make me happy. That would make me happy to be that person.
So be that 6-year-old now. I need me to show me that I care about what she thinks and what she feels. So live that turnaround now.
Well, I see the truth of it. I'm resisting it.
That's okay. Just see the truth in it, because you know you've been holding this for a long.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. If I could care what she thinks, and if I could care what I
Well,
think.
care now. What is she saying? I need her to. I need to be happy. I need me to show me that she cares about what I think and what she thinks and what she feels.
Yeah, I would be the man I hoped I would be.
When it's like, for me to be happy, I need me to really listen to people about what they care about, what they feel. It costs me nothing. And I learn so
Wow.
much. It's such a
Foo,
time.
foo, 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 foo.
It brings
Seven.
me great joy. Really,
Wow.
it gives me an amazing life.
Wow. That could be everything.
To be happy, I need me to show me people care, that I care about what people think and feel about me. It grows me. I'm blind without them.
Hmm.
And deaf.
Wow. That would be really interesting if you're really curious.
Oh, this is about happiness. Number 4 on the worksheet, it's about happiness. And this is your worksheet, no one else's. But when people show me,
Wow.
open to, what they're showing me and what they think, it it can be really painful because they're hitting blind spots. And it's like cancer. They're identifying it and opening it up. And these questions are like a surgery. They take us to a kind of health that the physical body becomes irrelevant, and we're wiser, so we can even make more intelligent, kinder decisions when it comes to our physical bodies and how to care for them, like your mother was attempting to get across to you at 6 in this situation.
I don't know what she was trying to get across, but I know
I wanted you to listen.
she was sincere. She was sincere in whatever it was that I trust.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can go back, and it could be after this worksheet, you go back and you work the same worksheet again, and you're more enlightened to the second time around than you were when you worked it the first time around.
Right.
It's as these worksheets are. Mm. If you want to save your own life, save the 6-year-old.
I'll be working on this for a while.
It's a beautiful thing. Let's look at 5.
Mom is
In that situation, Mom is.
Mom is self-absorbed, angry, frustrated, insensitive, unloving, hostile, and oblivious.
Okay. So your mother is self-absorbed. Listen to her words. Be there now. She is self-absorbed. Is it true? She's self-absorbed, turned around. She is 6-year-old son absorbed.
Yeah. Yeah. Completely.
She is angry, turned around. She is caring.
Well, I don't know if it's caring about me or caring about the life situation. You know, her
I,
situation.
I don't know. Only you know. Only you were there.
Caring.
Listen to her words now that you heard then that you didn't hear then.
Okay, I see that. How she was caring.
She's selfish. Turned around in that situation, the opposite, generous. Try it on in that situation. She is generous. Hear now her words that you heard then but didn't hear then. She is generous.
Without, I want to put in qualifications, but yes.
In that situation, she was oblivious. In that situation, she was right on. She was aware. Listen to her words. She was aware.
Yeah. Or a lot more aware than I want to admit. Yeah, if you don't listen, you can't know.
If you can't listen, it's because the ego is just overriding. It's just overriding. Doesn't mean you don't hear it. It's just the ego overrides what you're hearing, and it's
Then I do it every day of my life for the rest of the trip.
the war against the self, ego's trip, overriding sanity. And sanity for me is a word for love, caring, connection. In that situation, it's 6 years old when my mother doesn't allow me to express my opinion out loud and is overriding me. I am, read your words, self-absorbed, angry,
Self-absorbed, angry, frustrated, insensitive, unloving, hostile, and oblivious. All of them. All
now,
of them.
now notice those tendencies when your children wanted to speak up or had an offer, or your maybe someone you were in racial relationship with, or their mother noticed these tendencies in your life, self-absorbed,
Oh
angry.
God. Oh God. I mean, my whole life I wasn't there most of the time.
And even when you were you?
It's closer.
Mm, I would question that. If these were the tendencies, you.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been living the story. Been living the
Or
story.
when you override, when they override, when they, you're saying something, maybe they interrupt, or,
Oh
you know,
God. I mean, I'm on Facebook and people are telling me stuff. I'm not even listening. I'm just thinking about how I'm going to tell them they're wrong when they're done.
mm, mm, boy, honey, those Facebook, boy, you just described like the fountain of youth. There, listen, go in, find those tendencies, and and see where they could be right. It doesn't mean they are, but this is personal work.
Right? No, this is what drove me to this. Was
Mm.
actually working on my arguing with people. And who am I arguing with? My God, it's my mother. They're just stand-ins for her.
And then notice the tendencies of your dad that kick in. You've got your mother running, your father running, and yeah. Did
Yeah,
he get
that's
quiet, despondent? Did he
oh no, he trained
shut
me in it.
out?
He,
Did he
he,
not
he,
need his your mother's husband, not your father? Your
they're the
mother's
same.
husband, not your father. Yeah, they're the same man, but her husband and your father are two different people.
Yeah, well, he trained me in indifference. He taught me how to
Well,
just
he didn't teach you. He was who he was, and
right.
you took on those tendencies very innocently. That's how the ego works. Okay, we're not born of body, we're born of mind. We don't even exist until I. And then the I, we still don't exist. I am someone that eventually wants to express their opinion out loud. And if people don't listen, I just X them out. I just go deaf.
I either contradict them or I X them out, whichever.
Yeah.
Depends on whether they're beneath contempt or not.
Well, you want to express your opinion out loud, and that's all right there in number one. And you're not alone. There's a lot of people on this call. Yeah, I certainly relate. Gosh, the worksheets I've done, on my children, and I'm seeing, how I reacted when I was believing my thoughts before the work found me, and my children, all the days of their life have every reason not to speak to me. But this work has just killed killed me. It killed everything but love itself. It's like this. How long did it take them to believe me, to trust it? Because I was a tricky mother. Hmm. And when the work found me, it took them a long time to trust it. And before this call, just like we had like 4 minutes before, maybe 5 minutes before it was time to come onto this call. And somehow, my forgiving children, my daughter, I see this black car speed into the driveway. And I'm thinking, that looks like Roxanne. And then the door opens and she's got a cane in her hand and she flies into the house and she says, "Mom, this could really help you." And in like 2 minutes, she shows me how to adjust it, how to walk with it, how to hops in her. "I love you, Mom," gives me this warm hug. And she just flies out the door again. What is the moral of this story? It took him a long time, but what is the moral of this story? I mean, to trust. What is the moral of this story? I love them. They don't have to love me back. And in that, they've come to trust. All three of them. And it's radical. They all want to come see me the 4th of July weekend. I mean, how does that happen? The work, the work, the work. And I say that, sweetie, just at my age at 81, it's never too late.
I know.
Any age, if you've got a troubled mind, this work it's for you. If your troubled mind is just open enough to basically go to thework.com, find the helpline. The worksheets are there. We have a 99-cent app. On the worksheet that Ray filled in is there. It's a tricky name. It's called the Work app. So, it's these three. These. Oh my goodness, Ray, you're an extraordinary teacher.
This has been a wonderful experience. I really appreciate it.
I invite you to just start at the top and sit in it again, meditate in it again, because
I will.
There's a lot here, honey.
Yeah, everything's going to be there.
Yeah. Okay. Oh boy, on John, honey, your takeaway. Hi, John. Wow, what a wild old toad ride, huh?
That was incredible. I'm new to the work and I've been immersed in it and have completed my own worksheet, but I had so many insights just participating in Ray's story and his epiphanies. So thank you both.
John, what I learned again, in this situation with Ray is it's hard. It takes a very open mind. It takes a very, very open mind just to fill in the worksheet and to sit in it the way he did. I just love to, to all of us to see what an open mind, if we just stay with it, the gift of how it changes our life. Living those turnarounds is it's so powerful. It's living those turnarounds after their question. The ego takes them over if we don't use the 4 questions first. Those turnarounds, boy, with the enlightenment that the 4 questions give us. Thank you, John. Anna.
Hi.
Hi, sweetie.
Um, I'm so thankful for Ray. I can so relate to him and his ego. It's just, it's really, really hard work. And it was so helpful for me to see how the ego tries to get and control the work.
Oh boy, its life depends on it. In other words, personality depends on it. That I have my stuff together thing, I'm right, mind. Oh, honey.
Yeah, it really took me. I relate a lot to what you said at the beginning about feeling guilty and feeling guilty about the.
Thank you, dears. Thank you, Ray, again for something so beautiful. What I love, Anna, is that, and I invite you to all not to believe me, but to test it. That the cause of suffering is within me. It's what I'm thinking and believing. It's not. And everyone that gives me my work, like Ray's mother, for example, everyone that gives me my work, the people in my life are my teachers. They're like saints. If our mind is open to it, it's never too late for those things. They live in us and they're here to wake us up. The apparent enemy is the friend. Thank you, honey.
Thank you. Thank you, Ray, for your courage. Thank you. It was so helpful.
Boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy. Okay, dears. You know, gosh, I just have to take one more. This staff that we have here, they're so patient. They're so patient. Maysheen, honey, very quickly. Hi, honey, quickly. What is your takeaway today, you beautiful one?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, didn't get me on mute. So yeah, thank you. I've heard my mom often saying when I was a kid, she would say, "You just like your dad," and that hurt me a lot. Really, I didn't understand because in my mom, how to say, in my mom's words or mom's relatives' words, my dad is one of a million as a bad person. That type of bad person, the opposite of good person. Very bad. So whenever my mom say, you just like your dad, I felt scared, freaking out that she might abandon me if I don't change to better.
Oh, honey, yeah.
And today from the worksheet, first, my takeaway is you try to bring us to anchor to that thought instead of trying to be nice and following our mind flow. That's what I respect. You're not scared of being disliked by someone. But that's not me. I always observing people's face expression and try to make them happy. But I tried 30 years and never succeed.
Well, if you want to make them happy, who would you be without your story when you're sitting with them? You'd be a good listener. And those people love a good listener. And a good listener learns a lot. It doesn't mean you have to agree with it.
Yeah, the more I practice the work, the more I realize other people's reaction actually have nothing to do with me.
Yeah. And to be respectful of what they're thinking and believing, understanding the power of the ego. And no one's guilty. What we're guilty of, if anything, is believing our thoughts.
Yes.
So, all of you new to the work, and I love that you understand that we're here every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, thanks to the contributions that have kept us here for you new people, and for all of us, we're all new when it comes to sitting in stillness without trying to avoid what arises. In fact, inviting what arises. And if it brings anything short of love, it belongs from our head to paper. Remember our Ray. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. At homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.